Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faith, and today guys, I'll be checking out Candace Owens as she speaks on this is what is wrong with black culture. And you guys, I'm excited for this, and without much ado, let's see what Candace Owens has for us in this video.
And I want to point you to a rapper. It's unbelievable. He is 9 years old, allegedly. We think he's somewhere between 6 and 9 years old, depending on which person you're believing. But he has an Instagram account. He also has a YouTube account. I'm going to show you one of his rap songs that is on YouTube. It is called 60 Miles. And I just want you to keep in mind here that as a YouTube policy, if I misgender someone, if someone believes on the inside there's something, and I use rhetoric to suggest that maybe they're not, I'm considered a danger to the YouTube community. My video will get taken down. But this 6 to 9 year old is allowed to have his video stay up. There's nothing wrong with the video that you're about to see from Lil RT. Take a listen. So in case you missed the lyrics, you would be lucky if you did miss them. I am going to slow it down because I think it's important. You saw a child there, and it's important to hear these lyrics. By the way, if you are around children right now, this is not the time because it's derogatory. It's worse than derogatory. So I'll give you 5 seconds, right? Make sure there's no children in the room. The lyrics that came from this song as being performed by Lil RT, the maybe 6, maybe 9 year old, reads, "If she ain't sucking bleep, Lil bitch, you can get the F up out my SHT. 100 round, hit him with the Glock, take an effer down. 100 round, bitch, we in that kill, we gon' take him down. 12, get behind me, that's the cops. We gon' do 60 effing miles, yeah." So to understand that, he is basically talking about a presumably random woman who can't hang out with him unless she's willing to perform fellatio. This is a 9 year old, okay? And he is talking about his gun. And he is talking about having 100 rounds as he runs from the police. Totally YouTube content safe. Incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Now, I want to be clear, as this is being debated on the internet right now, this completely saddens me. It is the destruction of black culture. It is the destruction, therefore, of American culture. And this is what we are starting to see. His mother is promoting him on Instagram. If you think that there's a problem with this, if you think that this content should be pulled down, I do, then there's something wrong with you and you're jealous. People in the comments are calling this person Coco Felon, okay? And to think that this is a mother saying that, oh, he's talented, people in the comments saying, well, he's talented and she's trying to help him pursue that path. No. This is a kid, and I hate to say this because we've seen so many instances of this in the media, who will end up dead, okay? He is holding dollar bills, talking about killing people. If you think that his mother is setting him on the right path, then it's because you're an idiot, okay? You are an idiot who contributes nothing to our society. And yes, some people have realized that. Here are some other comments that have appeared under this video. Y'all shouldn't be promoting this at all. There is nothing funny about it, says one person. Another person says his parents failed him. A third person says it's sad that kids can't be kids anymore. And all of those people are correct. Now, if you're thinking, shouldn't he be in school? You would be right. Because there's this video on his Instagram page. Take a listen.
Say I'm only 9.
So they're laughing. He obviously has taken a piece of paper. He attempts to read it and says, "What the F does this say? I'm only 9," which is to suggest, obviously, that he can't read. So he needs somebody to come read that. People are giggling and laughing. It's not funny. if you are, in fact, 9 years old, not only should you be able to read, you should be able to read chapter books, okay? You should be in the 4th grade. And the 4th grade is when I began reading Harry Potter. If you can't read a piece of paper when you are 9 years old, then your mother has failed you, the school system has failed you, this country has failed you, and you have no chance. And it's not because of you. It's honestly not this kid's fault, which is why I'm not going to sit here and make fun of him. Has everything to do with his surroundings and the crisis that I am talking about in this country. Whether it is a kid that is actually in college, sitting in a university dorm, talking about how he's not getting drafted because he's on Wellbutrin, or it's this kid who's talking about Glocks that he wants to load up, and women, he's prepubescent, that won't perform sex acts on him. We are in a really bad place in this country. That's the point. We are in a really bad place. Shame on YouTube for allowing that content to stay up there. Shame on Instagram for allowing us to go through this. There should be a cry out and a demand that these videos get taken off of the internet. Moving on, and still talking about videos that should definitely be taken off the internet, because I don't think I've ever cringed harder. Guys, look, I'll ask you a riddle. If I told you that a 34-year-old woman got together with a 28-year-old woman, what would you think they would do hanging out? Now, you might be thinking, oh, maybe they'll have some wine and talk about their problems. Okay, age appropriate, I'll give it to you. You might be thinking, well, maybe they both have kids. Maybe they're getting their kids together for a play date. Yeah, go ahead, I'll give it to you. What you are definitely not thinking is that they got together and came up with a secret handshake, complete with a hip bump, because that's simply not the way 34-year-old women behave. Unless you're Taylor Swift, who I've been pointing out is cosplaying, and now I'd like to change it for the record. I say that she cosplays a 15-year-old. I'm actually going to say she's actually cosplaying an 8-year-old. Her entire fandom is based upon the fact that as a 34-year-old woman, she acts like a cringe 8-year-old that's going through, a weird phase in her life. Maybe 13, right? 13, braces, don't know what to wear to school. She dresses awkward. She has turned this into a brand, and I think it is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. So Taylor Swift, she collects friends, like some people collect Beanie Babies, is now best friends with Brittany Mahomes because Taylor Swift is dating the Kansas Chief player, Travis Kelce. And of course, since she instantly became best friends with her, because she instantly becomes best friends with everybody because she has the brain of an 8-year-old, they decided at some point when we couldn't see this, they got together and they came up with a secret handshake, complete with a hip bump. Yeah, let's watch them yesterday at the Kansas City Chiefs game after the Kansas City Chiefs scored a touchdown. Take a look and try not to cringe. Try not to cringe. It's just like, why? Why can't people see this? Now, why does this frustrate me? Because I talk about this all the time. We are also facing a crisis where adults want to behave like children and children want to behave like adults. And people think this is cute. It's not. This is not how 34-year-old women behave. We don't come up with secret handshakes. We don't hip bump each other. That is childish. It is theatrical. It should never be seen. I have such an issue with this. It just makes me cringe every inch of my body. Every time I watch it, it makes me cringe. And you know what it reminds me of? I said, where have I seen this handshake before? In case you don't remember it, let me take you down memory lane with Lindsay Lohan in The Parent Trap. Now, why was that adorable? Because Lindsay Lohan was a child and she was adorable. And the concept of a butler doing that with a child that they watch is adorable. I would come up with a secret handshake with my daughter. She happens to be 1. I would probably do this all the way from the time that she's 13. But there is no way in hell I am coming up with a secret hip bump handshake between me and one of my 34-year-old friends. There's just absolutely no way that I'm going to do this. Why? Because I take strong exception to women that infantilize themselves. It's weird and it's creepy. I don't care how many stadiums she sells out, okay? It is a part of the problem. Adults need to grow up and kids need to stay young. And for whatever reason in this country, things have been completely flipped on its head.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting one from Candace Owen, and I feel so bad for the young man because the fault is not even his, but everything that is happening to this young guy stems from what he picks up around him, his parents, his relative, what he learned from them, because this guy is just 9 years old and look at what he's doing already. This is so bad, and it's so sad that the boy in question doesn't even know how to read at the age of 9. This is so sad because his parent has truly failed him, because his family has successfully ruined him, and I hope that he gets better. If you have anything to add, please do not hesitate to leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.